Hey everybody, I'm Corey Mack. This is Mack Show MMA. This is my UFC 265 post-fight reaction. Let's get into it.
If you ain't talking money, what you mean? If you ain't talking money, what you mean? Currency get low, I'm pulling kick.
Don't forget to subscribe, of course, for all up-to-date content. There's always more videos on the way. But I uploaded a video right before this one. It was a UFC 265 breakdown and prediction video. So if you want to go take a look, definitely do that. I mean, I was pretty much right on the money. The only thing I got wrong, the only thing I did get wrong was I predicted that Gane would get the finish in the 4th round. He got it done a round earlier in the 3rd round. But I mean, like, so the fuck what? I mean, come on. You can't be exactly right all the time, right? Especially when it comes to MMA. I mean, anything can happen. But, I mean, domination. Domination, folks. I mean, that's just pretty much what it was. I pretty much called it to a T, man. Listen, I'm going to just say this. I like Derrick Lewis, obviously. I mean, I really don't hate any MMA fighter. Derrick Lewis is not one of my favorites, anything like that, but I definitely respect him. But the odds was stacked against him in this fight. The odds were stacked against him in this fight. Obviously, the fans were cheering for him a lot more. Gane got a lot of slander coming into this fight for some reason, I don't know. But maybe it's just because everybody like Derrick Lewis. Everybody, you know, he's so likable, right? But, I mean, we all knew Derrick Lewis had one way to win. One way to win, and that was that right hand. And if he didn't land it, he was pretty much either going to get outpointed if his cardio held up, which I didn't believe that it was, or he was going to get finished with strikes. I mean, he was going to get finished by getting submitted as well. I mean, Gane could pretty much do it all. I mean, and that was all a part of my UFC 265, prediction video. I mean, Gane had multiple ways to win. I mean, it's like, Derrick Lewis and Cyril Gane was like, two guys showing up to a gunfight. And one guy got one bullet in the chamber, right? And the other guy got a whole magazine loaded up, right? I mean, Derrick Lewis was that guy with one bullet in the chamber. Cyril Gane was the one with a fully loaded magazine. I mean, Derrick Lewis' margin of error was this small. I mean, so like I said, the odds were stacked against him. I didn't think he was going to win this fight. I mean, at all. I mean, it was like 90-10. And that 10% came from Derrick Lewis' right hand. But I felt like Cyril Gane was pretty much going. He pretty much did everything I thought he was going to do. I thought Cyril Gane was going to control the distance. He was going to control the pace. And he was going to pour it on. Derrick Lewis, with the pressure, with the strikes as the fight went on. And that's what he did. I mean, it was a masterclass performance. Masterclass performance. Domination. Pure domination. So let's just get into the numbers of the fight. Let's get into the breakdown, okay? Round by round. Let's go through the strikes here. So, total strikes by Derrick Lewis. He was 16 for 37 for total strikes, and all of his strikes were significant strikes. 16 for 37, right? Cyril Gane total strike output was 112 out of 136. I mean, come on, man. Come on, man. Domination. And if you look at Cyril Gane's significant strikes, he landed 98 of 122. That's 80%. I mean, what the fuck, man? I mean, like, what? I mean, he's just too damn good, to be honest. He's just a technical striking machine on the feet. Not to mention he's well-rounded. It's just crazy. So let's just do round by round real quick here. Let's just do round by round, right? Round by round. The first round, Derrick Lewis landed, and we're just doing significant strikes here. We're doing significant strikes. Derrick Lewis landed 3 out of 11 significant strikes in the first round, compared to Cyril Gane's 26 for 35 strikes, significant strikes. You go on to the second round, Derrick Lewis landed 5 out of 10 significant strikes. And again, all of Derrick Lewis' strikes were significant in this fight. And significant strikes are pretty much anything but a jab, pretty much. That's what a significant strike is. I mean, unless that jab, really like pops your shit back or something, then it's not considered a significant strike. But like I said, so just going back into the numbers, the second round, Derrick Lewis was 5 of 10 on significant strikes, while Cyril Gane was 23 for 29. All right. Now, the third round, this is where it gets crazy right here. Like, what the fuck? Derrick Lewis was 8 for 16. Obviously, he knew he was down on the scorecards by then. Now, let me remind you, obviously, the fight ended in the third round. Cyril Gane put the pace on him and landed 49 out of 58 strikes in the third round, in which he finished Derrick Lewis. I mean, that is some impressive shit. Like, he is the most technical heavyweight. Dude moves like a fucking middleweight. He moves like a middleweight. So nothing else to say after that. The proof is in the pudding. The proof is in the numbers. So, like I said, just my overall takeaway is it went exactly how I felt like it would go. Again, you can listen to my UFC 265 breakdown and prediction video, the one that was uploaded right before this one. I pretty much called it, everything that happened. Derrick Lewis, I didn't feel like his cardio would hold up well. Gane striking was just too clean, too crisp. He was too technical. He was going to keep Derrick Lewis at bay. That's what he did. He was going to jab him. That's what he did. He was going to leg kick. He did it all. He did it all. And Derrick Lewis was confused. He didn't even know what to do with the leg kicks towards the end, right before he was finished with strikes. The leg kicks definitely took a toll on him. He had no answer for it. To me, it looked like he almost don't even know how to check leg kicks. That's what it looked like to me. He didn't even try to check. I don't think he just didn't know what the fuck to do. Cyril Gane is a problem. Cyril Gane is a fucking problem. And I think, me personally, my honest opinion, I think he's the best heavyweight in the UFC. He's the best heavyweight in the world. I know that's hard to say with Francis Ngannou, especially the performance he just put on, the ass whooping he just put on Stipe. Stipe is the greatest heavyweight in UFC history. Francis just ran him over like a fucking truck. So it's going to be interesting. That's going to be an interesting matchup. I got Gane, but I wouldn't be surprised either or. If Francis get in there with Cyril Gane and just knock him the fuck out, I wouldn't be. It wouldn't shock me, but I don't expect that to happen. Like I said, Cyril Gane is the best heavyweight in the world to me. Derrick Lewis had no answer. All right, everybody, that'll be all for my UFC 265 post-fight reaction. Again, if you have not subscribed, please subscribe. Subscribe, please. Thank you for the ones that have subscribed already and for the ones that will subscribe. Like the video as well. And I want to hear you all thoughts as well. I want you all to comment on there and let me know what you all thought of the fight compared to what you thought was going to happen. And then also let me know what you think will happen with Cyril Gane and Francis Ngannou once they meet up and fight. Who knows when, but that will happen. That is a guaranteed thing now that Cyril Gane is the interim champion. So again, thank you to all my subscribers and thank you to the ones that will subscribe. See you soon. See you again. More content on the way.